Last Supper.
Ah, we're talking about the last meal like, before I'm dying.
Yeah.
It's everything about like when nobody's on Earth left, right? Exactly. When we die.
When everyone's gone.
Okay, I tell you to choose Schnitzel and Kartoffelsalat.
Oh.
Potato salad. That would be my last one.
True German.
Yeah,
True
I am.
German.
Sorry. I can't deny.
I'd have to go for the Argentinian barbecue.
Are you fucking joking? Fish and chips, man.
Fish and chips and mushy peas.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Standard.
It's the last one, you've got to have a few courses. So 3 courses. First course would be like Yorkshire puddings.
A really bad Caesar salad.
Oh, here we go then.
Yeah, they're coming to see, they're going to drop some of the books off now.
I'd probably have a chicken, ham and leek pie, but I'd probably put
some kind of pizzazz, isn't she?
I'd put kind of spicy mustard in, it's got a bit of kick.
Right.
Cheesy mash, some greens, maybe some onion gravy.
Pasta with tomato sauce.
And then to finish, I'd probably be really simple. I love strawberries. I'd have strawberries and clotted cream with a bit of sprinkling of sugar.
Last supper. Probably a bowl of strawberries. I'm crazy about strawberries.
You remember that one day summer passed?
All the pieces matter.
In the early to mid 90s, we pretty much understood that for it to be able to kind of transcend from country to country, that it had to be a particular type of model, a certain type of structure where it was so simple that it could speak to people beyond the language and things like that. So I think that it was almost like a precautionary type of thing that we did to kind of narrow and minimize the music down to the most basic structure, and then it would have a better chance of communicating that way.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. You first.
Me first.
Yeah. I mean, I think I know already.
Yeah.
I would play probably in Voorn, Tokyo.
Wow.
That's like that. Where I would love to end probably where I would play my last DJ set.
Yeah.
Maybe Voorn, Tokyo sounds good.
Probably Detroit, where I'm from, where I started to learn how to DJ. Well, it's where I began to make music and everything. And Yeah, I think it would be appropriate to kind of go full circle, to go back to where it started.
And so yeah, Laurent Garnier, Ron Hardy, like
Larry Levan, Danny Crivet, doing the warm up, and yeah.
me and you finishing off. Those small time DJs will just finish off today.
Yeah, maybe probably some of my best friends that I used to practice with, I suppose, would be that kind of nice.
Detroit All Stars.
Yeah, I mean, there's no one that, you know, I mean, these guys have other occupations now, but I think it would be kind of nice to do that.
I have to stay true to where we are now. This is my favourite place to play.
I mean, it depends on the season. You know, if it's winter, I would say maybe Tokyo. If it would be summer, of course, Ibiza. Probably Spain.
Exactly.
If I were the last DJ on Earth, I would make it a point to cover, you know, every time I played, cover from the beginning to the most current, always.
Definitely try and educate people.
Yeah, I think if you were like the last DJs on Earth, you'd have to like sort of do some kind of
With great
archiving
power
and
comes great responsibility.
Yeah, you couldn't just play disco all day.
So it would be even more important to kind of teach the people, you know, the genre of dance music.
Because I'd imagine it'd be a pretty grim sort of place if we were the last two DJs.
For a lot of us, I mean, the first and second generations are still out and working and producing music. So I think that I mean that's really an indication that things haven't gone so far that the originators, the inventors of dance music, you know, of house and stuff like that, are still active. So I think that you know that's an indication. I mean, you're talking maybe 6, 7 generations down, you know, when you really get into where you begin to have to look more back, you know, 30, 40, 50 years. Yeah, that makes more sense.
This whole music just is about to start. Like everything was like, basically now this music starts since like, let's say since 2004 or 3, this music feels like more like a grown-up music. So I think it didn't last long. I mean, hip hop was already existing since '75, but it really came up in in 86 or something. It's the same with music, with the electronic music. It might take a little bit longer, but to be honest, there we just like beginning. That's what I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we haven't lasted long yet.
No, exactly.
It's just about to start.
There's a whole nother lifetime because of production. All the equipment that's used in the studio now is like so state of the art. The music's evolving all the time and keeps people, you know, people grow with the music, and that's why it's never going to stop.
Maybe even if it goes back and takes influences from, say, like 5-10 years ago, it's always reinventing itself.
Yeah, it's always moving on.
And it's always a very sort of optimistic sort of outlook.
I
with the
think
people that do it, and you know, the kind of.
I think the whole thing as well, kind of the ethos about everyone getting together is it is a bit of a love thing, isn't it? Everyone's dancing, they want to be together as one, they want to feel happy, kind of euphoric, and everyone kind of.
Everyone wants to
be like that, don't they?
Feel good like that.
Feel
but
good, yeah.
I suppose on the other side of things, that it's kind of self-regulating as well in a way, because. You know, something or a style gets really big or becomes popular and everyone slates it, and then it doesn't play and it goes back underground, and it just has this massive cycle. And you see things that become popular, no one goes, oh, you know, all the DJs and all the clubs go, oh no, and it sort of disappears underground, no one touches it, and then it finally comes back round again. So it just kind of keeps it, as much as it stops it from being as big as, say, like hip hop or something like that, or well, something like that, as big as hip hop or R&B. it's kind of always keeps it fresh.
I think it, yeah, exactly. Well,
it keeps itself in check.
It's so fast moving, so you kind of when you really
doesn't sell out too much.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes longer to find that sweet spot, and you know, sometimes it doesn't happen till later. So you want to play for another hour or two, or you know. Yeah. It's the positioning of timing and within the set.
See how it goes with the crowd and make it up as you go along, really, or else you kind of can end up coming unstuck.
Yeah, right.
But let's say I like to fill up my time I have. But if there's someone who desperately needs to, you know, start his record, then, you know, one record less or more doesn't make any difference.
It's not a problem.
You?
Yeah. I like to play as long as possible. right up to
so
the,
very
to the
different,
last
I guess,
second.
then, huh?
Yeah.
Fine.
But I'm a DJ first and then a producer.
Right.
So that's probably why.
The very last song that around 20 minutes towards the end, I begin to put things aside for the ending.
I've always wanted to play Alicia Myers, Thank You, but I've never quite had the kahunas to do it. It's a really slow sort of. Well, it's not a gospel record, but it's just very nice. But it's like it says thank you to the crowd, like it's kind of, you know, it's that old school kind of DJing
back,
putting a message in there. It sounds really corny, doesn't it? But,
Never.
Never?
Do you do?
Yeah,
I mean, I wish I would be a DJ, so I would probably play like Armand van Helden, Tori Amos remix. But no, I never do.
I do when I'm playing on the terrace.
Yeah,
If I'm doing
DJ.
the closing, the
different.
closing set, then I'll have like about 4 or 5 tracks where I'll be like, oh, it might be this one, might be that one, and then wait till the last minute.
Yeah, because the problem is on the last track, you know, it stays in the mind of the people.
Exactly.
So if you fuck it up, you fucked it up.
Yeah, you've ruined everyone's holiday.
Absolutely. Okay.
That was really
long, wasn't it?
Yeah, go right. Yeah.
Anyone who wants to come round for pie.
yeah. Anyone, if you're ever in Leeds, in need of a pie,
come round.
Tom's your man. No, I think just
follow that.